Day 35 of my very much extended once 20-day water fast. All right, well, let's start with, I actually don't have much numbers because I skipped a bunch of stuff today. So I will just give you what I got, and I will do a better job at capturing all the numbers tomorrow. Well, at least I got, two key essential numbers. My pH is still a solid 6. And my weight continued its downward descent again today, clocking in at 167.3 pounds. So just shy of a 1 pound drop compared to yesterday. So, so that's not too shabby. Anytime I lose a pound in a day is, still a pretty rapid weight loss. 3 liters. I did not. I failed to get all the pH numbers again. I'm having a little bit of breakdowns here. Sorry, I'm getting a little sloppy, but I got up. Yeah, it was kind of weird actually last night. I was listening. I'm really deep into I'm studying this other business model, concept that I'm getting really deeply into, and this is the thing that I'm planning on. I initially put a deposit to sign up for a 1-year coaching program to how to do this type of training, how to learn how to create this kind of model that highly leverages commercial debt, and it's not real estate; it's in business, business commercial debt. And so, and like picking a sector, and so of course I picked the, after my vision that I had, I'm like, well, I'm going into the food manufacturing, distribution, and eventually, retail and all that stuff. And I'm starting with making my own custom ice creams, and going from there. So I was just like really deep into listening to these really, really great, powerful, profound talks. I was just listening to that, and I just kept listening and lying in bed. And next thing I know, it's after 2 a.m, and I just kind of drifted off, and then next thing I know, I wake up and it's like 5:30 in the morning. I suddenly got woken up, and it was some, a sequence of some YouTube clips from the same guy, having different talks, and he was talking in front of like colleges and things like that. And this guy named Dan Pena. And I realized it was still playing in my ear. I had the EarPod, the EarPods Pro, in my ears, and I had it on autoplay, and so it automatically went to the next clip after it finished one, and it would just go to the next one. And so I'm like, oh my God, I had this thing playing in my ear all freaking night long. And then, of course I was feeling kind of exhausted a bit, and and I sort of woke up for a little bit, went to the bathroom, came back, and said, and after checking a couple of things on my phone real quick, then I did the meditation for an hour, but I just, I was just feeling out of it after that. I just clearly did not have a deep sleep, didn't have proper deep sleep, I realized having something constantly playing in my ear, especially some talking, a presentation, teaching thing, talking in my ear all night, just really make sure that I end up not having a good night's sleep. Maybe I'm subconscious is absorbing all this stuff, but my body definitely feels does not feel well rested. So I was kind of struggling with that for a little bit today. So I ended up and after the meditation, just trying to stay in bed and try to get a little bit more sleep as much as possible before I had to get up and get going. So yeah, so it was definitely, yeah, a little bit of a struggle. I got on the motorcycle for the first time since my accident today. That was interesting. I decided, I'm like, oh, screw it. I'm gonna do a little test, just give it a little bit of a test ride, just to fire it up, put the outfit on, and then just rolled it around, and I just actually just kept it to the neighborhood, made a few laps around, and went up and down some of the streets, and just kind of, played again, going through shifting the gears, controlling the clutch, braking, smooth acceleration, engaging the clutch, all that stuff, leaning into the turns and everything, stuff I haven't done in a while. And so, so it felt good about that, but, at some point I was like, oh man, I've got there's some other stuff. I got to remove a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, how the hell am I going to fit it on the bike? And then I was kind of feeling in my body, and I was like, you know what? I have this like low level fatigue feeling that I know is because I didn't like get that deep sleep I needed, and I have this like deep level fatigue sense, in kind of buzzing in my whole body. It's just like, crap, I better just drive. I better just rent the car one more time. As much as I want to drive the bike, but I'm like, I got a whole bunch of stops to make today, and it's going to be several hours. And, if I'm already feeling a little fatigued now, how am I going to feel several hours from now? So, yeah, so I think I made the right judgment call. But it was interesting, even regardless of that, even with the low-level fatigue, my overall energy level, again, still kind of like crested a bit upward, despite feeling fatigued, which is interesting too. It's kind of, almost like yesterday, but not quite, because, I had got better sleep the night before. So, so I can't quite compare it accurately. But, but overall, I felt like I had more sense of engagement, more sense of like energy, emotional energy, enthusiasm, excitement, passion kind of feeling, along with having that little low level anxiety, low level, yeah. Yeah. So that's what I was experiencing. And then help my friend install something with his car. Be like the Godfather here, petting my cat. So again, energy level was better today, but the little fatigue, the slight fatigue sensation of the lack of sleep definitely was, impacted me. What else? I think, overall, I just say, if I didn't happen with the, having the earbuds playing in my ear all night long. He's now kneading my chest with his paws. Then it would have definitely, I think I would have definitely had a much better energy level today, a cleaner feeling energy level, instead of that, like, it's still a little bit of high energy, but fatigued high energy, so that definitely was, so tonight I'm definitely planning on going to bed earlier. It's not too late yet. It's like 11 o'clock at night now. So I'm definitely feeling like fatigued. Fatigue has kicked in. And then tomorrow is my cooking cutlery skills class. Trained by the chef. And so that's gonna be awesome. So that's the other reason I gotta definitely get some good rest tonight, so that I'm fully rested, fully alert tomorrow, and that's gonna be great. And so I'll definitely report back how that was, because that's definitely going to aid me in my transition period. you know, in terms of getting ready to do the cooking, you know, and cooking the meals. So I'm going to review some more, you know, and get some of the recipes set up, and, you know, but like I said, I mean, it's going to be about a week or so of me just kind of doing the very slow coconut, a little bit of coconut milk. You know, maybe I'll do a little bone broth just to kind of have a little variety. And then, yeah, I think that's, so, yeah, so the plan at this point is 40, you know. I mean, secretly, there's a part of me that wants to push it a little bit more and, like, get down to, like, the 150 range, 150s, you know. Because, again, I know that as soon as I break the fast, I'm immediately going to gain back 10 pounds. You know, so it's kind of like slightly discouraging feeling of like, okay, as soon as I break the fast, I'll immediately be right back at like 175. I'm like, yeah, it's all right, but oh, man, if I could stay in the 160s range for at least a period of time and at least finish getting rid of all the fat, you know. So, yeah, so, I mean, Dr. Furman, he's a tall dude himself. I think he's taller than me. You know, I think, you know, he said he fasted for like 46 days, his first fast. So I was like, damn, he did 46 days. So there's a part of me that's just like, well, maybe just, you know, do the same 46-day long fast that Dr. Joel Furman did, you know. I'm like, once I get to 40 days, what's another 6 days, you know? And again, you know, I'm going to rely more so on the true hunger response. You know, and kind of let that dictate, you know, what is my body telling me? What is my body telling me that it's time, you know, time is to end it. And, you know, so far it's not. And like I said, my energy level actually took an upswing, you know, and it seems to be that last 2 days. So I'm going to really see, I mean, I think it'd be really great for tomorrow, especially tomorrow with the cutting class, you know, cutlery class, to have maximum energy level, which I definitely really look forward to that. So yeah, so I definitely, so I think I'm gonna probably just end this video, so I can just wrap up and get ready to, you know, get ready for bed, you know, let my body sleep as much as it wants, catch up on whatever it needs, you know, and then I'll report, you know, so tomorrow's video, I'll definitely be sharing about the cutlery class. I think it'll be cool. So anyways, all right, signing out. This is Mr. Mocha. Yes, he likes his belly rubbed. All right, don't we all? All right, and yep, so tomorrow, day 36 tomorrow, so that's exciting. All right, till next one.